In this video, we're looking at what Shepherd Bushiri did in Malawi in the evidence of Cyclone Anna. Is it biblical? Is it grandstanding? You're going to find out. A lot of people have not read the part in the book of Matthew chapter 6, where it says, when you do your alms, do not blow your trumpet. And they continue to go around showing how they are helping the people of the world and forgetting what the Bible says. The Bible says that when you do your alms, do not let your left hand know what your right hand has done. But I want to put in context what the two means. Do not let your left hand know. In the Bible, if you see when it is mentioned about the left hand after Jesus and the right hand represents the place of righteousness and the left hand represents the place of condemnation. So when the Bible says, do not let your left hand know what your right hand has done, it means that do not let unbelievers know the good things that you have done. You have done the alms to the poor, but do not let the world know what you have done. So one might say, oh, so you don't want poor people to be helped. You don't want pastors to help people that are in need. No, I'm not saying that. You can help your needy. For your own information, did you know that in the entire Bible, in the New Testament, there is no time where the believers gave the people of the world any food aid? Never. John, Apostle Peter, Apostle Paul. One might say, well, but Jesus fed 5,000. These were his members. He only gave 5,000. These were people who came to hear him preach. Then he gave them food. It's not the people that didn't hear him preach. He gave food to the people that heard him preach. And after giving them food, he retained all the food that he had given them. They collected buckets. So they didn't go with that food home. So there is no time when Jesus or the New Testament believers gave food to the non-believers. So get that. Don't get emotional. Get your facts right. So what should the pastor or the prophet or the leader in the church do? Should they not give their unbelievers who are affected by drought, that are affected by cyclone, that are affected by all these happenings? No. This is what you should do.
And in these days came prophets from Jerusalem unto Antioch. And there stood up one of them named Agabus, and signified by the Spirit that there should be a great dearth throughout all the world, which came to pass in the days of Claudius Caesar. Then the disciples, every man according to his ability, determined to send relief unto the brethren which dwelt in Judea, which also they did, and sent it to the elders by the hands of Barnabas and Saul.
So what we see here is there was a prophecy of famine or great death, which represents famine or drought, which is like a disaster. And the believers determined to send relief to those that were in Judea. And after sending, they sent to the believers. They didn't send to the people of the world. So that's how giving should be done. You do to your believers in your church. That is your first priority. So there you have it, folks. Bushiri is grandstanding. He is actually not following what the Bible says. The Bible says, don't do it in front of the people, because when you put it on Facebook, put it on your TV channel, you're actually a hypocrite. And the Bible says you have gotten your reward. What is that reward? The reward is the people are going to say, clap hands for you and say, oh, you have done good, oh, you have done that, and you have done that. But you have no reward from your Father, which is in heaven. The people might praise you and say, you are a blessed man. Oh, God is going to bless you and everything. But there is no reward from the Father, which is in heaven, because the one which is in heaven sees in secret, and then he rewards you openly. Get that? So that is all that I have for you. Tell me what you think about this. We've seen it happening with TB Joshua. We've seen it happening with the likes of Pastor Chris. And many pastors love to do it. In my country, we have the likes of Emmanuel Makandiwa. Is that what is called agape family care? Agape family care. And they say, we are giving to the poor. But that is not what the Bible asks us to do. Maybe you think I'm too stingy. Oh, no. The Bible tells us to give, especially to the household of faith. So if they are your church members, you can give them, but don't blow your trumpet. Just give them secretly. Call them to your office or send your people. They go and they give the people and nobody knows what is happening. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.